This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're working with a home forge. We're going to try to adjust the air-fuel mixture for the two different burners, and that's accomplished by moving this sleeve up and down. It either exposes more of these venturi holes or less, and the less means more gas and less air, which is rich, and then the more holes, the more air, which makes it lean. We're trying to shoot for kind of a light blue flame at the end of the burner, and to do this it's wise to have your propane tank be all charged up, because a weaker tank, the pressures are not as good and you won't get the right result. It's been a really good small forge for us to make knives, so to do this we'll just be unloosening these so we can get the burner assembly out. When these burners are in position, the end of them ideally should be not this low, but the end of the burner should end up right about there. Would be great. Higher is not good, lower is not good, but right where that end, at the end of that insulation, would be really good. And that's just determined by tensioning these screws. It just slides, right, and just get it where you want it. But we are going to hook it up and we're going to shut off the valve, so we're only working with one burner at a time. We're going to be moving this sleeve up and down, and again that will help us control for either having it up here being very rich or having it down here very lean. It's probably going to be somewhere in the middle, and out of here we should get a nice light colored blue flame. So that'll be the next thing. We're going to put this in the vise. Alright, so I've got this in the vise. I've got it pointed up at 45-degree angle. I've got the garage door open for ventilation, but a little bit dark. Got it fully charged. Open up the regulator a little bit. There we go. So that's our flame. And this is with it very lean. We're going to try moving this down a little bit. Pretty good flame. We're going to mess with the air fuel a little bit. I'm making it more lean now. Very lean. Very rich, I'm sorry, very lean, very rich. Okay, we're going to lock it there. It's getting pretty good light blue flame, and it's about halfway up. Moving that back and forth to get different effects. So it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the holes open. Seems like I'm getting the best flame using that technique. I have a nice light blue flame. So that's very, very rich. A lot of yellow. Opening it up now. More air. Ooh, it's nice. More air. So with this not hooked up to the forge, there's a happy medium between air fuel and pressure. If I go too high on the pressure, this extinguishes, but I think on the forge it doesn't extinguish because it's hitting something that's relighting it constantly. So I'm pretty happy with that. And again, that is not fully open. It's probably almost 40% open. That looks like a good flame. Hope this helps you guys. And now I've both burners open, and I've used the same air fuel mixture setting. Approximately, I'll back this one off a tiny bit. Seems good. Put it in the forge and make sure it's all going to stay the same. To install the burner assembly into the forge. We were just doing a flame test. Just going to put these burners in, slide them down until the end of the burner is level with the top of the chamber. Let's see what we got. So that's too far down, so we're going to pull it up. So you guys can see that. That's too far down. Pull it up. Pull it up. Right to there. That's great. So just tighten these down, and then we'll give it a test, see how well it's heating things up. Just going to make these tighter. So I've got a railroad tie in there. A railroad spike. I want to see how long it takes to heat that one up. It's like a nice blue flame, focused right on the metal. Let's see how we do. It's pretty thick. Pretty good, pretty hot. Got the pressure way up, turned open on the regulator. New air fuel mixture. It's doing pretty good. Heat a little bit. Grab our railroad spike. See what we can do. It's pretty hard metal to move. Get it hot enough, use a big enough hammer, get something done. It does cool down pretty fast though. So at a certain point, you don't want to keep banging it as it cools down too much because you'll create some fractures. So go back and heat it up again. Go righty-tighty is what opens it up more. That's full pressure. Hot again, so we'll do a little more hammering. Yep, so you don't get the stress fractures from hitting cold metal. Go. Back in. Good. There we go. Just want to profile the blade a little bit better. Still like to profile the edge a little bit better. Spine's good. Alright, we're going to quench this in oil, turn off our forge. It's nice and hot. There we go. Right into the oil. Nice. Nice and straight. Do a little bit of grinding, get it where we want it.